All right, Tony, you taking us away, buddy?
Oh yeah, that's right. It's my turn.
It sure is.
So I'm just gonna
So is it pass?
start this off and throw this out there right off rip. I stole this straight up from the Dan Patrick show earlier this week.
Okay.
But I was like, I heard it on the, and I was like, nah, this is our cold open. We may not agree on like a consensus number one, but I'm hoping that we can come up with like a 5 that we can agree on, whether we agree on the order or not.
Okay.
So the question is, greatest American rock and roll band.
Okay.
Is this overall just like vibes, sales, everything included kind of thing?
Yeah, it's pretty open to interpretation as far as the criteria.
Okay.
Well, Styx has to be somewhere close on that list, man.
Styx.
One of the greatest American rock and
That
roll
is
bands.
not where my list started, and I didn't even reach Styx.
One
The Beatles.
of the greatest.
What? I'm just gonna leave. You guys are not gonna take this seriously.
The Rolling Stones.
No, I like Styx.
The
They're
critics are cynical ass.
The Cars are American, right?
Yeah, I think that's not where I was going. Are the Cars American?
I think
they're American.
I don't know.
I think Rick Ocasek just talked weird.
Metallica, aren't they all from San Francisco?
Yeah,
That's a good
Metallica is
candidate, yeah.
definitely on this list.
Good candidate.
The Cars are an American rock band.
Okay. I just hate Metallica.
They're an American band. Y'all haven't mentioned the two
There's
most common
Nirvana?
names.
I was gonna say there's a couple of
I mean, always the Eagles.
yeah.
That's the most
Eagles.
common. That's the most frequent band brought up.
What is like Bon Jovi the other one or
Aerosmith.
Aerosmith? Okay, so yeah, and I love Aerosmith.
Well, Journey's American, right?
Journey is also on this frequently brought up on this list.
Van Halen.
Black Sabbath, Van Halen.
Van Halen.
Oh, wow, yeah. Van
Is
Halen.
Ozzy American?
No.
Oh no, sorry. What am I talking about?
What?
He
I said Black Sabbath.
Oh. What?
Like a like a dope. I totally forgot he's 100% British. The Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
Foo Fighters are great because everybody else sucks.
Was gone. He's done with.
They're not great compared to prime rock and roll.
Prince.
No.
Why not?
No.
That man is one of the
That's,
greatest guitarists that ever
You do
lived.
not count as a band if Prince is playing all the instruments on the album.
Okay, so no solo acts. So like Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, does that count or no?
That counts. That's a band.
Okay.
Okay.
What about like Boston?
Prince does not count as a band.
Boston.
Boston,
Are they all American?
Ooh, that's a good answer.
Despite the fact that dude from Boston writes everything, I don't think
Tom
he plays
Scholes.
everything.
No.
Oh, I was about to say
That
Rush, but
band
they're Canadian.
I would count that band.
He used to go back into the studio and would overdub people's
yeah.
parts
Wow.
when he thought that like they didn't play them well enough.
Dude,
Tom Scholes, everybody.
Okay, well, if that's the case, it's debatable.
there's a lot of bands that broke up over that kind of crap.
Yeah.
On that Smashing Pumpkins kind of shit.
Yeah, he did that crap too. Yep.
Kiss?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Gene Simmons is from Israel. The rest of them are from New York.
Was he born in Israel?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Explain.
Yeah,
a lot.
Gene Simmons' parents are both Holocaust survivors, I'm pretty sure.
Well, good for them. That's cool.
Kiss is considered an American band.
Okay.
I mean, he's got dual citizenship, so he's technically American.
Yeah, I'll count that.
He's so ugly in that face reveal video.
So-
The music video that's been going around.
Can we try to hammer down a top 5 now that
Yeah.
we've mentioned the honors?
Well, I think the Eagles are absolutely on that list. Would
yeah.
y'all agree?
I feel like lead locks are the Eagles, Aerosmith.
Skinner.
Oh, man. I didn't even think about
But they only
Skynyrd.
have like 4 or 5 songs.
The only
Are you kidding me?
What?
No way.
Mega hits.
What?
Skinner?
Skinner has got like 10 singles
Well, yes.
on like 3 albums, dude.
Yes, but I'm talking about like songs that like people that couldn't tell you a Skinner song, but they hear the song and they're like, oh yeah, I know that song. I'm talking about that level
Well,
of
that's
hit.
well. We gotta draw that. Are we talking about?
I mean, this
fans
is the
of
greatest-
of rock and roll. Or are we just talking about people listening to music?
I mean, everybody listens to music, right?
Okay, if we're talking about fans of rock and roll that can just identify Skynyrd songs, it's at least 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about what I would think. Yeah.
Sweet Home Alabama.
Yep.
Simple Man.
Yep.
Give Me 3 Steps is one that they play
Yeah,
at pretty much any sports
I
bar.
feel like that one's on there. Yeah. Simple Man.
Yeah. Saturday Night Special, maybe.
No. I
Nobody's
don't think
even
it's that
said
one.
Freebird yet.
Freebird. Give Me Back My Bullets. I hear that one a lot at bars.
Everybody knows.
That's not
What's
mega,
your
though.
name, little girl?
Oh,
That's a
that
huge.
one,
That's
I
a
would
big
probably
radio
give you
play.
that one. Yeah.
Ooh,
That's
that
sick.
smell.
That's-
No.
Mm.
There's
I
also
know that song, but
there's
no.
also. Have we even said Freebird yet?
Yeah. Call Me the Breeze.
Yeah, even
All
though
you
that's
guys
not
are
really their
doing-
song.
All you guys are doing is making a case for this band. Is what I'm hearing. It sounds like this band needs to be on the list.
There was we didn't even say Curtis Lowe yet.
Curtis Lowe.
Oh, I love that.
That one is really good.
That's a good one.
Swamp Music's on this one. I love that one, but that is more of a B-side hit, even though it's considered one of their all-time greatest hits.
I like working for RCA.
Yeah, or
MCA.
the MCA.
I always say RCA.
Working for the MCA.
That's not a
RCA.
big hit. That's not a big hit either, but I like that song.
Eagles and
Don't
Aeros-
ask me no
Eagles,
questions.
Aerosmith, and Van Halen are the lead locks. I feel like those are in. That's not debatable.
I'm
to
okay
me.
because you didn't say Metallica. I will take those 3 because you didn't say Metallica.
Metallica is not really
No,
debatable
God.
either. No matter how
Gosh
much you want
darn
to.
it!
Yeah, man, Metallica's they're way too. They've
So we're talking about one spot.
Unquestioned,
then. Shit.
unquestioned
reason-
success, but
I-
I hate that band.
Yeah, man. I mean, I feel like the reason that like hard rock and roll has tried to continuously make revivals throughout each decade is because Metallica single-handedly carried out like hard metal or hard rock and metal through the 90s and early 2000s when no one was doing it anymore. It was pretty much them.
You want to talk about 10 hits on 3 albums?
Yeah,
And, you know,
They're also kind of gatekeepers, though, aren't they?
Yeah, with the whole
Yeah.
Napster thing. But I feel like that's so specifically Lars.
yeah.
Like I feel like he was the one that was really just throwing the
And
biggest.
not like
fit
there
about
weren't
that.
like hard rock bands and stuff and metal bands in the 2000s. It's like A7X came, but they were, you know, a little later. I think they were closer to the 2010s, but maybe no, man, because I remember in high school, they were probably like 2006, but
A7X.
yeah,
They got started
or
like
2004 even.
yeah, like kind of early 2000s, and then
But yeah, man.
hit up a later stride. Creedence
So yeah, we're just talking one spot,
Clearwater Revival.
right? Yeah, then we get into like Crosby, Nash, Stills, and
Okay.
Young, and
Here's one that's not.
Seymour.
It's a little softer. Beach Boys.
Gay? No, I love
It's
the
a
Beach
lot
Boys.
of hits.
Yeah.
No, it's an immense amount of hits, and I mean it was the American counter to the Beatles. So, and She's Real Fine by 409.
Still
Surfing USA.
stole a lot of shit from Chuck Berry and Little Richard.
yeah.
Who didn't?
Who didn't?
I mean, I'd still. There's some damn
Everybody was doing it.
Good, everybody when you.
I don't know. I feel like Journey could probably take that 5th spot easily.
It feels like too many 80 bands, 80s or late 70s, 80s bands at that point.
That's
Like, what about a
that's
Nirvana?
the prime rock and roll. What are you talking about?
No,
Too late.
no,
Not
not
enough.
Nirvana. Yeah, not enough.
It's like the prime bands are going to come from the prime era of rock and roll.
True.
That's
Or-
true.
You know,
I feel
what
like-
we would describe as classic rock.
It's hard for
We gotta
me-
get one from the 60s and like one from the 80s, 90s.
Then,
Like what? I
then
don't.
you're talking about Beach Boys.
Okay, I'm cool with Beach Boys, and not, just don't say U2. Well, they're Irish, so that doesn't count.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
They definitely wouldn't be on this.
I feel like
regardless.
for modern bands, it'd be easy to do Foo Fighters or Red Hot Chili.
Fighters.
Are all the Red Hot Chili Peppers American?
Yeah, but Anthony
Yeah.
is so scandalous. I don't.
Yeah,
I
but-
think it would be for impact wise on a more grand scale Foo Fighters. Not saying that Red Hot Chili Peppers has not made an impact on a grand scale, but I feel like, you know,
The biggest
Foo Fighters
hits
is-
are bigger on the Foo Fighter side.
yeah, Foo Fighters is more, they're more Hollywood and, you know,
Yeah.
meh. They don't deserve it.
so who would we have to take out if we're trying to get a
There's
modern
no
one?
one post 1990 that gets on this bitch.
Side note, I was thinking about
And
it
I'm
the other
okay
day.
with that.
The LA Lakers, because you know how the Bulls came out to Sirius by the Alan Parsons Projects, and the
Yes.
Mavs came out to Eminence Front.
Yes.
The Lakers should totally come out to Dark Necessities
That'd be dope.
by the Chili Peppers. A little do 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 do. That'd be dope. I see you smiling like you like it all of a sudden. No, dang it. Almost had him.
No.
Almost had him.
Can't.
Too cliche.
There's no reason to associate you with the Chili Peppers. The Chili Peppers are
Yeah, but
already doing everything they can to associate themselves with LA.
But that's like the... It's so
There's no reason to partner with that. They're already doing it for you.
So we give him the 5th spot to Journey?
Who do we got? So it's
Eagles.
That's the 70s.
Aerosmith.
70s, 80s.
Van Halen.
80s.
Van Halen.
70s as well, technically. And then the Beach Boys.
I thought we had someone else before the Beach Boys.
Metallica.
Well, Metallica.
Oh, Metallica.
And that's your 5.
And then the Beach Boys.
And then the Beach Boys over Journey.
I'd put the Beach Boys over Journey just because
Really?
just because of so much overrepresentation of the 70s and 80s, and they probably got more hits.
I can understand that.
Although not saying Journey didn't have a lot of hits. I mean, Journey's a
Yeah.
freaking hit factory.
They're probably leading the charge of that next wave.
And how many of these bands were influenced by the Beach Boys? Whether they want to admit it or not.
All of them, I imagine. Beach Boys have significantly more hits than Journey. Beach Boys charted over 35 top 40 singles.
My
Yeah.
God, top 40, 35 top 40 singles?
Yeah, Journey has 19 top 40s.
That's impressive for Journey, though, too.
Like Pet Sounds alone rivals the entire discography for Journey.
Yeah.
Didn't Pet Sounds, wasn't that like always number 1 or number 2 on greatest albums of all time?
Yeah, but that's it was kind of like a media darling. I don't know. I begrudgingly put them on this list.
Wouldn't it
'cause
be
it's not
nice
my
as
vibe.
like one of the greatest pop songs of all time?
But they did Kokomo.
Aruba, Jamaica.
You know how many islands are mentioned in that song?
How many of them are real?
Oh, I'm
All of them but one.
I'm pretty sure they're all real.
Kokomo's not real.
Except for Kokomo. Obviously. It's 13. It's 13 islands. All right, so now we're doing Mount Rushmore B team for American bands.
Hey, we don't have to.
No, I'm kidding.
That's my cold open.
That's your cold open next time. But European B
there we go, yeah,
squad.
It's like, so no Zeppelin, no Beatles.
Yeah.
Man,
No Pink
that might be
Floyd.
a harder
Yeah.
list.
That would be a harder list.
If you were
You
to
crazy? That'd
or
be
no,
so
just to
much
come up with the A-team Mount Rushmore for European rock bands.
The A-Team is easy.
Oh, yeah, I feel like it'd be super easy. Stones, Beatles, Zeppelin, Pink Floyd.
Boom.
The Who.
That's
or
it.
The Doors.
No,
The Doors. Bullshit ass funhouse music. When you're strange.
That song is
He's dead,
so
Tony.
off-putting.
He can't defend himself.
Val Kilmer's dead too.
Oh, my God. Welcome to the Ranger Zone. We are three ferociously obsessed Texas Rangers fanatics, semi-qualified to dish out our takes like hot cakes from the fans to the front office. I am Robbie Belusic.
I am Chris Green.
I am Tony Cook.
We have a fantastic episode for you today, like always. It is the strictly hypothetical fire sale. What if we have to sell everybody? What if we get into a position at this All-Star break where we have to unload all of our favorite assets?
What if we buy?
That is also true. What if we buy? But first, how about a little bit of news?
A little bit of news.
And a little bit of fuse.
We have some fresh new faces coming to us first up in the news, who are now on this Texas Rangers team.
It's that time of the season where the revolving doors open.
That is absolutely
Turning
right.
them through.
There were two guys on this list that I took off because we literally grabbed them for one game. They were released the next day.
Well, you left one of them on here.
Yes.
That's the guy that becomes the doctor in Field of Dreams.
Yes.
I had my chance in the day. I had my day in the sun, boy.
Hey, Jeff Bannister hit 100 or 1,000 in Major League Baseball. So
Yeah, there you go. Well, this next gentleman is left-handed pitcher. He is a reliever. His name is Benjamin Peoples.
Create a play.
Yes, 25-year-old Columbia, Tennessee native, a 22nd round draft pick by Tampa Bay in 2019, has made his way all the way to the show from the 22nd round in the draft. He was he was in high A in 2023, double A in 2024, triple A last year for Tampa Bay and the White Sox, and was in triple A this year until he was traded to us for catcher Ben Hartle. And I got the luxury of watching this man pitch the other night, and Ben Peoples looks every bit the part of a major league pitcher. Did not show any type of nerves. I think had fastballs in the 97 and 98 mile an hour range and was locating them well. I believe he pitched 2 scoreless innings, and I don't believe he gave up any hits at all, but anyone can check on that for me.
I get you.
Yeah. While Christopher checks on that, we'll take you up next in the news, and that is Jacob Latz. He wins AL Pitcher of the Month for June. He had a 1.13 ERA in the month, along with 11 saves, a 113 batting average against, a 175 on-base percentage against. He had 19 strikeouts to 4 walks. That is a 4.75 strikeout to walk ratio over 16 innings. And then he had 3 saves during that month. The 11 saves. 3 of those saves were 6-out saves. He will be the only Texas Ranger to represent us in the All-Star game this year, barring any starters or reserve players saying they're not going to play and then getting people up. I'm really uncertain of how Ezekiel Duran did not end up as a reserve player, because he was second in voting behind Ernie Clement, who got the most votes for the American League.
Didn't they give it to the rookie in Cleveland? Isn't he a rookie? Bonanza or whatever?
Travis Bazana.
Bonanza.
And I believe they did.
By the way, you were correct on Ben Peoples. 2 scoreless innings.
2 scoreless innings.
That's all so far.
All right, so yeah, the reserves for the American League are Travis Bazana, Nick Kurtz, Kevin McGonigal, Ben Rice, and Miguel Vargas. I can see Ben Rice getting in. I can see Miguel Vargas getting in, as well as Nick Kurtz. I know Kevin McGonigal is doing well,
yes,
and I think he's a shortstop. He also might be a second baseman. I should know we're playing Detroit right now, because that is where he hails. And Travis Bazana has also been doing good stuff. This is his first time to be elected to an All-Star game. But I think Zeke Duran should be taking the place of either Kevin McGonigal or Travis Bazana. Who is it? The first baseman, Vladdy. Vladdy Jr. is already not going to play, even though he was elected as a starter, which is unreal. I cannot believe how many Blue Jays made it through to the second round of voting for how absolute trash that team is doing. Their first baseman, Okamoto, is doing just fine. He's having a great year. He has over 20 home runs, doing wonderful. Ernie Clement also doing otherworldly baseball things, especially comparatively to the rest of his team. Everybody else on that team is hot liquid garbage.
I mean, they're like 9 games under 500 right now.
Yeah, they're doing terrible. So, but hey, we're happy for Jake Latz. Way to go, buddy.
Yeah, if it was gonna be you get your one representative and we have to choose one, he's the one.
It makes sense that it's him.
It's like him one, like maybe Josh Young and Zeke 2.
Yeah, I would absolutely agree.
And honestly, I don't know if really anybody after those 3 deserve it.
I feel like Josh Young really would have had a chance any year other than this one. Like those 2 third basemen, the one in Tampa and the one in Chicago, are just
What, it's Caminero and Vargas.
That's just destroying
those
baseballs.
2 dudes are probably in MVP conversation. Like, knock on wood, stays healthy in his career, that dude might hit 500 home runs.
Yeah.
Like, he's hit an insane amount of home runs at such a young age already.
Well, next up here in the news and last up here in the news, we have some CBA news. Some collective bargaining agreement things have been happening. We all know that there is a threat for no baseball next season, a very real threat, as the league wants to implement a salary floor and cap while the players do not. This happened in 1994, and there was a work stoppage for the season. So hopefully that is not going to happen again.
Today is Junior Camanero's birthday,
Get out of here.
and he has career 78 home runs.
All right.
That's a lot for someone at age 23.
I don't know how far apart the players and the league was
In 94.
during the 94 lockout, but
That was the last time they were seriously pushing a salary cap.
we are far apart right now.
Yes, that is what I have heard as well. So I
I'm
have
finally coming to the realization there's probably not going to be a baseball season next year. Or we may miss a good chunk of it.
So I have just some facts and things of what's going on. There's a ton of moving parts, so we will.
There's a couple things that have been interesting to where it's like I'm always like super pro player in these negotiations, but there's been a couple things the league has thrown out there that I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So the current collective bargaining agreement expires on December 1st. If a deal is not made before or on December 1st, there will be a stoppage of all baseball activities until a new contract is signed.
It will be a lockout and not a strike.
Yes. The league has proposed a $245.3 million cap and a $171.2 million floor. That cap right now is only $1 million more than what the tax threshold is. The whatever, I always forget. what
Luxury
it's called.
tax?
The luxury tax. It's set at $244 million.
That's a laughably low number.
It is very low. They are
I like the
also,
floor, but
they are also proposing a 50-50 revenue split, which that means that all revenue that comes from baseball games, like into the organization, 50 of it goes to the organization, 50 of it goes to the players. That's how the money is split up. As well as the centralization for all TV revenue. There are a bajillion moving parts with that one. I did not get too deep into the woods with centralization of all the TV revenue. So the league is also proposing maximum contract years of 5 years for free agent players switching teams and 6 years if that player is staying on the same team, as well as a 5-year max for players over 30 years old.
this is one of the things that was interesting because I'm interested in this if there's no salary cap.
Yeah.
You know, if this is one of those things where they end up here and it's like, as long as you're not capping the average annual value of these contracts, I'm willing to listen. So it's like, you know, if you're willing to do the Kyle Tucker deal and pay a guy $60 million a year to get him on your team over those 5 years, by all means, knock yourselves out. But what I don't want to see is where you have this max 5-year deal, and then because of the salary cap, you feel like you can't pay a guy more than $20 million over 5 years, and all of a sudden this is a $100 million contract when a guy used to might have got $250 million in this scenario.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
But it's interesting. It's one of those proposals where I'm like, I'm listening.
It kind of sets it up where basically your no contract is going to be over 5 years. Because usually guys aren't hitting free agency until they're close to 30.
One that was, I mean, I get
and their
this.
first 5-year contract will bring them into their age 30, so then they won't be able to sign anything for any longer.
You're basically eliminating anything over 6 years for any contract ever, unless it's like.
No, it sounds like ever. That's it.
Yeah.
No more than 6. Like that. I guess this doesn't talk about extensions.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
That's not right. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess like maybe you can get a 10-year deal if you are buying out arbitration and free agent years.
That cap and floor is outrageous.
No, yeah, that
floor should be upwards of $200 million, and that cap should be pushing towards 3.
Yeah, if not totally $300 million.
It needs to be like 350. Like the Dodgers payroll, I think is over $400 million this year.
It is,
and it's ridiculous. But I'll be honest with you, I don't think the cap's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like if these baseball players know what's good for them and have any freaking metal left and fortitude, like that's all of their grandparents and forefathers or whatever have been fighting for over these decades is no cap, and they're the only league that doesn't have one because of that.
It's like
I
don't care about the cap. To be honest, I could do with or without the cap. I need the floor.
Yeah.
I need teams to be financially competitive.
How do you get the owners to agree to that?
Stop being a broke bitch.
Do you have?
Well, I mean, you have got to concede something. Like, what do you give up
you have
to get a floor with no cap?
You have to make the penalties worth it. You have to make the penalties for not meeting the floor worth it.
Concede to some of these years restrictions. I don't know.
Yeah, actual deterrent for spending underneath the floor.
Like if that was the trade-off where like the players agreed to forego any contract longer than 5 years in exchange for a salary floor, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
But that's it would have to be like, hey, if you fall below the floor threshold, the penalties you're going to end up paying that to the league anyway. So you might as well just pay it to a player and try to win something.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. So moving on, the league has agreed to the MLBPA's proposal of eliminating the qualifying offer system and increasing the arbitration bonus pool by 30%.
Is that like contingent on them agreeing to the floor?
Yeah.
Like this is not like no matter what we agree to this. This is like if you agree to what we propose, we agree to that.
I think so. I'm sure that both sides sent laundry lists, and now they're just checking off like, yeah, we'll do this. Yeah, we'll do this. No, this is our counter. And qualifying offer system, I know, is one that the players really want. It's garbage. The league doesn't like it. The players don't like it.
Yeah,
so
it works bad for both sides.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. The league also agreed to the players' proposal to reduce the amount of years required to reach free agency for players over 30 from 6 years to 5 years. So people who are, get in the league a little later, they're going to hit free agency a year sooner than what they normally would.
I could see that reduced even further.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if they're over 30, because...
Is this like your...
International players coming in kind of thing?
Like if you were set to hit free agency at age 30, it's 5 years, or you enter the league.
You enter the league after 30.
Yeah.
You don't have to have the 6 years.
Okay.
It's just 5 years of service time. So the league also proposed to eliminate deferred compensation and replace it with a cornerstone player provision. So this is similar to NBA's bird rights, which I had not heard of. I had no idea what that was.
I've heard of it, but what is it?
3 articles on it, and I still barely understand it. It is.
It just has to do with how tenured a player is and how much money you can offer them.
The longer they've been there, the more you can offer them.
Yes.
I just think deferred compensation should count against not the salary cap, but the luxury tax threshold. Like the $68 million that they're going to have to pay Shohei Ohtani every year should count towards that luxury tax threshold. So there's that kind of, if you want to rob your future for the president, by all means go ahead, but you're going to hate yourself in the future.
And you're going to
end up like Jerry Jones in the early 2000s.
And you're going to start paying that now. You know what I mean? As far as like your luxury tax payments to the league start now. They don't start when your payments begin, when your deferred payments start. They start
now. Okay. I think they should start when I think they should feel it when the player's not there. It's like you chose to pay this guy when he's not on your team. You got to feel it.
Well, because I wanted to do it that way so that there's appear to be some type of financial commitment in the moment while what I mean?
While that winning is actually happening.
Yeah.
Or at least like put a cap on just the percentage of the contract that you can defer. Like the whole we're deferring like 95% of Shohei's contract is ridiculous. It should be like, okay, maybe you could do up to half of the contract in deferrals.
So for bird rights, as far as it's very confusing. Basically, for the NBA, a team will get a player's full bird rights if they spend 3 years with that team without leaving for free agency. Basically, the number of years service time that you put in for that team, you are allowed to offer them more money than what like a percentage of what the cap is, or a percentage increase of what like the max contract is for that player, which I think is like an average of the five best players. Like you
At their position.
Yeah.
Kind of like the franchise tag a little bit in the NFL.
Yeah.
So it just helps incentivize those franchises that aren't located on the coast from all of their players just being farm systems to then be
I can get the most money if I stay here in
becoming
Charlotte.
free agents that leave for LA or New York.
Yeah. It gives the team the ability to pay them more.
Yeah.
That other teams cannot because
And
they
the
have not
NBA
put in the
needs
service
that.
time.
That league needs that.
That's how Giannis ends up in Milwaukee for half his career.
As opposed to just the very beginning.
Yeah. I don't know what the particulars are for the MLB. It's not going to be the exact same as the NBA because there were some things that I was reading that it looks like there is some type of system that they're wanting to use for this. It was just it's very hard to understand.
What about something like restricted free agency for MLB? I don't know if either side's interested in it.
I mean, they kind of have that already.
They do?
Yeah, when guys are
like DFA.
Yeah.
That's kind of... Yeah, but like for the good, like your good players.
For good players, yeah.
Yeah, like a Mike Trout where it's like he's got 2 years to test the market, but the Angels can really show that they want to keep him or something like that.
Yeah. I got
But he can leave if somebody wants to pony it up.
The last 2 points here are the I think the league proposed or the players proposed a minimum salary increase to $1 million for players who have 2 years of service time, and if they have anything less, it's $900,000.
That's going to be a nice watershed moment. I don't know if that's the word I want, but like a good moment for the players, especially when they can get the minimum salary to $1 million. That'll be nice. It's just like once you make the big leagues, you're a millionaire, bud.
Yeah. All right, and the last one. So this is the players' basically counter for the cap system. So this is called a competitive integrity tax. It is a complement to the competitive balance tax that has penalized high-spending teams for most of this century. So it requires teams not spending at least half of the base of the CBT threshold to forfeit a portion of their revenue-sharing dollars. It doesn't say how much.
So this is their version of a floor.
Yes. So the base would start at $300 million. So that means payrolls of $150 million or less. Which is
fair.
Yeah, which is only $20 million less than what the league's proposed floor is. They would have a surcharge thresholds in increments of 10%, similar like what it is now. So for every amount of dollar you go over and years you go over, you're going to pay a heftier fine for not having your payroll at least $150 million if the top is 300, if the base is 300 million.
I like that.
Yeah, I think that's a fair system.
The owners aren't going to like that, but
No,
I like
they're
that.
not going to like that at all. But yeah, that's a super fair system.
The brokies aren't going to like it.
That's just one of those things that's like, man, I'm sorry, dude. If you can't afford to play ball, then like sell the team to somebody that can.
I agree with that wholeheartedly, my friend. All right, and that's all for the news. Okay, so we are going to get in to our fire sale scenario. But before we do that, how about a little bit of news again? I'm just kidding. No more news. We are going into a power ranking segment by Christopher Green. Bring us the power ranking.
You'll be running as fast as Ken use.
What are we power ranking today?
Energy legs.
Strawberry.
Yeah.
Made with lightning. Real lightning. We might buy.
We might.
Maybe.
Could you say we're a little
So
bi-curious at the deadline?
So
you're saying if we don't sell, this is a
Yeah.
power ranking, so if we don't sell,
these are the top 5 people.
What was this damn podcast about? Some podcast is about selling.
I like it.
Be honest, these are probably not realistic because none of these are pitchers.
Okay.
And Chris Young only trades for pitchers. You have a lineup that has a couple holes in it.
Don't worry
buff
about
your
it.
rotation.
Yeah.
But I ended up with these 5 players. I only ended up with 2 positions. I went after a few outfielders and a couple of catchers. I felt like those were our biggest holes.
I love that you brought outfielders and catchers, because later when we talk about where we're selling and I'm talking about holes that we need to plug, I pulled some outfielders and catchers.
Nice.
I love it. All right. So who are we targeting?
Number 5. And what I'm curious about is if any of these gentlemen strike your fancy as people you'd like to see as a Texas Ranger, helping me maybe come up with a package you think could get it done.
Yeah, I got you.
We need a package for these guys. Got to give them a package. From the Bostonian Red Soxians,
Okay.
a guy who's not having a good year, but could be an excellent reclamation project. A little bit of a head case. Maybe.
Oh, no.
You know where this is going?
I think so.
It's Jaron Duran.
Yeah, Jaron Duran.
Oh, controversial character, but has had some really good baseball playing in the past.
I know that a lot of people linked him to us in the offseason, thinking that Boston, because I think
Like before Brandon Nimmo?
Yeah, yeah, because I know Boston wants to move on. I mean, hell, I hear it in my home run group all the time.
Yeah, he's like batting under 200, I think. But he was like one of those guys that they're like saying,
yeah, 193.
ooh.
So he had a 602 OPS.
He's the poster child at this year's trade deadline for the change of scenery, where it's like, oh, this guy could really benefit from a change of scenery. I believe let's look at the spot track here. He's got 2 more years of arbitration.
Okay.
So you got the rest of this year plus 2. What you guys think? Want to see him in Rangers uniform, or you're good? Robbie sounds like he might be good.
I'd rather go younger and
Younger? How old is he? He's
30.
He's about to be 30. Yeah, a couple months.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely, depending on the package, I mean, I'm definitely not giving up much for him. And that's the other thing. We don't have,
buy low.
Yeah, like, we don't have a ton to give. Like, our farm system's pretty depleted. So, I mean, I'm probably passing on it. I am more interested in seeing, like, who else is out there, really.
I'd rather have Chapman.
Aroldis Chapman? You want him back?
I want him back.
Oh, interesting. I almost put him on the list. He was the only reliever that felt like I would want to trade for him.
If you had this pitching rotation that's healthy, and then you have Chapman and Latz for the 8 and 9.
Number 4. He's not as good as Jaron Duran, and is kind of, I think he might be a rental. I'll double check this. He, to me, would be somebody that you could get cheap and would be a 4th outfielder exclusively. He's not going to start for you. And that man is Lars Nootbaar. The Newt.
The Newt Bar.
Newt Boot.
The
Newt Boom. Boom, boom, Jay.
So, let's see.
He's playing for St. Louis,
St.
right?
Louis. He's got 1 year left after this year. So he could be the rest of this year and next year. So I would want to put together a package that reflects him being the 4th outfielder for us. But if we could get him in here, he's a good clubhouse guy. His teammates love him. He's a solid outfielder, solid bat. Not necessarily great at anything he does, but does everything well enough.
If no, like my 4th outfielder is going to come from within the organization, or will be some cast off from somewhere else that I identify as
That you could pick up and not have to really give up anything for.
Exactly.
Got you.
Yeah, I'm passing on Newt Boot.
All right. The next 3 are a little more serious.
Okay.
Okay. Going to be a free agent after this year, so this is a rent-a-catcher. This team is definitely going to move this guy, Ryan Jeffers.
I looked at him in the offseason as a possible trade candidate, and How's he doing?
He's
How's he doing this year?
this year.
Yeah.
Oh, he doing good. He got a 949 OPS.
What?
He's got an on-base percentage of 408. He's hit 7 dingers. He's hitting 295. He's got
Oh my gosh.
26 RBI.
He's just singling everybody to death.
OPS plus a 163. So
Get out of here.
if they wanted to make a run for it and they wanted to reinforce one of their probably the weakest position on the team, that's where I'd go. Just because it's a half a season, you're gonna get him relatively cheap compared to a season and a half or 2.5 seasons out of somebody. And these days, the rent-up players don't get near as much as they used to. Like back when we traded for Cliff Lee and we had to give up like our number 1 prospect to get him, it wouldn't take anything like that, I don't think. But is that one more appealing than the other two, at least?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely is. He's and he's also. I mean, he is the definition of rent a player because he'll be 30 next year. In the middle of the season. He turns in June, so he just turned 29.
He gonna get paid.
And let's be honest, if we don't trade for him in the season, he may be a target of ours in the offseason.
That's very true.
I think Higgy's going to be a free agent, and then we'll have Jansen for one more year.
Higgy is a free agent after this year.
And Jansen's not the guy. He could be the backup, but he's not the guy.
No.
So
I don't know. Because of the situation we're in right now with Elias Diaz,
killing it.
I
don't
think
want to see him go anywhere.
Yeah, I think I'm fine for the moment. But
Okay.
for next year, for like future catcher, absolutely, I think Ryan Jeffers is worth a look.
An upgraded catcher sounds great. He's hitting the ball really well right now. A
Yeah.
catcher that hits for contact, gets on base, sounds insane. That sounds like a huge plus over just about everybody else's catchers in baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd trade for him and then I'd re-sign him for 4 years.
Hey, the last time we signed a Minnesota catcher or traded for one, it worked out really well. It was Mitch Garver. So
Yeah. He's making $6.7 million right now in his last year of arbitration. So he's probably close to...
dude, he's crushing the value of that this year as far as like, man, worth $20 million or something.
Yeah. Since 2023, I mean, he's always had a positive WAR. He had a 3.2 in 2023.
Nice.
Then 2.1, then 1.3. He's got a 1.8 right now. So he's on the upswing. So we're probably talking at least $10 million a year for this guy. I would say that's probably what it's going to take to at least entertain him for a free agent contract. But, I mean, hell, I think Higashioka's making 12. So, man, maybe this guy may be 15.
16.
Yeah,
Yeah.
15, 16. It's definitely a position that we've been lacking for a long time. So, but yeah, free agency for me.
All right. Number 2 is... probably one of those. It's probably the best rent player available at the deadline.
Okay.
And if they wanted to reinforce the lineup, his numbers aren't great this year, but he's had great years in the past. It's Taylor Ward, formerly
From
of
the Angels, right?
currently of the Orioles. He was in that Grayson Rodriguez trade,
Oh, that's correct.
but I believe he's a free agent after this year. He's got 84 hits on the season. He's hitting 250, 23 RBI, 377 on base, 725 OPS, 107 OPS plus. So not tearing the cover off the ball, but would fit in very well in the lineup and reinforce it. As far as that's probably about as bad as he's gonna do.
Yeah, because he's certainly a home run hitter. He's giving you 25-ish home runs a year. He had a down year in 2023, but he only played like 97 games. And in those 97 games, hit 14 home runs, but he's just not slugging the ball at all. Had a 348 slugging, which is his second lowest in his career. So he might be a change of scenery guy. Also, though,
I wonder if Baltimore is getting him.
yeah. Also, he's 32 years old. He's going to turn 33 this year.
Oh, this is purely a this year guy. For sure.
Yeah.
And I think we could get him relatively cheap because Baltimore is just. I think they're in the position where it's like there was a dumb trade. Let's see if we can just get anything on the back end to not get totally raked over the coals here.
He's actually not a bad guy in the bunker, because he would be pretty cheap, and you never know.
I think he's one of those guys where if he's not starting, he could easily be your DH. And God forbid one of your outfielders does go down, he could play.
Yeah.
So
Says he plays a little third base too.
ooh, watch out, Josh Young.
Yeah. Tony just shaking his head.
I'm not gonna
He
give
said
you nothing
nope,
for Taylor Ward.
Nothing.
Dang.
That moves no needles.
Not even for this year?
Taylor Ward is making $12.175 million right now. That is in his last year of arbitration.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Catcher of the future if we traded for him.
Okay.
The question is,
More perspective than Ryan Jeffers, you say.
oh yes. The question is he available? And that's not entirely clear.
Shea Langoliers.
Oh no, come on.
Shea Langoliers.
Shamalama
wish.
Shalame.
Shalaway.
This is the catcher for the Colorado Rockies.
Oh, Hunter Goodman.
Hunter Goodman.
Okay.
Yes. Worth 2.4 WAR already on the season and has already cranked 27 home runs.
Damn.
Now I know what you're saying. He plays at Coors. Of course he's going to hit a lot of home runs.
Yes.
Of course.
How many of those home runs did he hit at home versus the road? Oh, 2-1 on the road.
No way.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Guy loves to beat you up in your own house.
Yeah, for real. Where did it go? Home and away. Oh yeah. So yeah, literally, 18 on the road, only 9 at home.
Yeah, he kind of had a coming out party last year. He played 144 games. He had a 3.7 WAR. That is, golly, he had 30 homers last year.
Damn.
And like Christopher said, he's already at 27 right now, so he's going to eclipse that this year.
So the article I was reading was saying that this is Colorado's biggest trade chip if they wanted to move him.
Right.
But the question is, do they want to move him? But if so, this is somebody I think I'd actually be willing to give up some goods for.
Like
Yeah.
Walcott goods?
No, because if we're not fire sailing, it doesn't matter. But I know that there's a lot of uncertainty with what's going on with Corey Seager's bat and everything. Obviously, he's making way too much money for us to dump him or even trade him.
This is Hunter Goodman's
But-
last year before free agency. Or sorry, no, last year before pre-arb. Or last
Arbitration.
pre-arb year. Yeah. So he's got
So
3
he's
years.
got 3 more years of control.
Yes.
Yeah. I'd move some people for that. I'm not sure who you need to move. It obviously depends on what's going on with our middle infield.
I'm pretty sure Walcott would have to be first and foremost in that deal, bro.
Would you
think
include
so?
Evan Carter in a deal?
Absolutely, I would.
Yeah, me too.
That's not getting it done.
Well, I mean, he's a small piece.
You want our center fielder that hits a $166?
Would you put Kumar Rocker in a deal?
Yes.
I would as well.
Yeah.
For a catcher? Yes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that for a lot of positions, but
That
for a
guy's-
catcher, I absolutely would.
That guy's gonna require quite a bit.
Yeah, no, I'm sure for a team that needs quite a bit as well, they're not going to let go of him unless it's worth their while.
Yeah, and then you need to go hire one of the Molina brothers to be your bullpen and catching coach.
Jose Molina, that's the one I want.
And
Jose or Benji.
any of them, any of the Molina brothers, they're all probably great.
Jose Molina is like the godfather of modern pitch framing.
Yeah, I like the Hunter Goodman take. That's If we have the means, I
thought
would
that
give up
was
some stuff for him.
basically rendered irrelevant though with the
Yeah,
the
he'll
strike zone
he'll
stuff.
turn 27, so he'll be controllable through all the way up until 30 years old.
You know what I mean?
But not
And then he'll hit free agency. Okay, it is meat and potatoes time, and these potatoes are on fire. It is a fire sale, gentlemen. Everything has gone awry, and we have to dump it all or some version of it all. And that's where I want to begin, is who are the players who you are getting rid of to then, I guess, rebuild? That's the way that I went with it. I'm getting rid of players who cost mostly a lot of money. Not every single one of them. I'm keeping a couple on either side of the ball. And then I've got some, different acquisitions we can try to trade for, some mostly young guys, and then some really cheap old guys sometime, and then some of them should be young, cheap guys that we can kind of use to fill gaps while we rebuild. So let's start at the top. Who are you guys getting rid of? Did y'all take any notes on who's getting out of here?
The one everybody's going to jump to immediately is Corey Seager.
Yes.
I think he has an immovable contract at the moment.
I also do, so we can just put an asterisk next to him for sure.
I just don't think that one's happening right now, at least.
Yeah, he has, after this season, he's got 5 more years.
Good Lord.
Totaling $157.5 million.
He's got a limited no trade clause, but I believe MLB still does 5 and 10 rights, which if that's the case, he'll have a full no trade clause after this season. So,
Okay.
I did include one trade package with Seager.
Okay. Yeah, he's one. Yeah, we have him locked up till 2031.
My thing is, and I don't know, you might have done this with your proposal, but he might be a situation where you have to take a bad contract in return.
Yeah, or eat some of it, eat half of it, or something like that.
That is sad rhetoric for a guy who should be a hero for this franchise.
He is.
He
just has to be on the field is the problem.
Yeah. All right, so after Seager, who else? Who else do you got? I have Jacob deGrom on this list.
As movable or not movable?
I think he's movable.
I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does he have any no trade clause?
I do not. I'm not sure. I know he's making $38 million next year.
With the way he's pitched the past 2 years, I think about any contending teams interested.
Mm-hmm. He's making 37 in 2027 and making $20 million. Has a $20 million club option in 2028. So we have him for 38 and 37 for the next 2 years. That's a lot. It is Jacob deGrom, and you do make a good point that his last 2 years, or this last year and this year, have proven that he still has it in some form or fashion.
He's proving the point that he more or less really has been a healthy pitcher throughout his career, and that in 2021, when his elbow problem started, he should have just gotten Tommy John then, but tried to pitch through it for 2 years and resulted in him getting Tommy John. So in a sense, he lost 4 years of his prime. But you can make the argument now that he's past the Tommy John, is healthy again, that he's going to be a reliable starter.
Yeah. That might be something where you are trading him for, because of the size of his contract, a gap guy, a guy who's just going to fill a gap for a little while.
Yeah, you're not going to get the level of talent in return.
Right. Yeah, you're really not. But
that's one of those, we're looking to unload money, thoh, in that scenario, if we're trading him.
Exactly. And
because
that's why
he's your ace if you're trying to contend.
Yeah, I don't want to, prospects are going to be useless. Give me someone that is going to be on my 25 man roster who I can get out on the field, who's serviceable at least.
Definitely for deGrom.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, he's making so much money at such a high age, man, and it's an obvious cash dump. It's not like we will have no room at the negotiating table.
I disagree with that entirely.
Really?
It's an obvious cash dump for us, but that's still a enormous trade asset. If you are a team in contention, that's a wily veteran that's pitching the best baseball he has in the last decade right now.
I mean, Tony makes incredibly valuable points.
Do you want to be at the negotiating table for the Rangers?
Yeah. I advocate for our boy.
For him.
Yeah. All right. Who else do y'all have?
Obviously, Nate Eovaldi.
Yeah, I got
that's another big
trade in there as well.
A little less expensive.
I have an asterisk next to Eovaldi because
he's healthy right this second.
Yes, I know that. Only because I mentioned before that I kept 2 people on each side of the ball that are making a little bit more money for simply clubhouse and fan reasons. And
Nate's the GOAT.
Nate is the one that I'm willing to keep. But I agree with you.
He's the Byron Buxton of the bunch.
I agree with you. Him, absolutely, we should be able to get, a king's ransom for.
Especially because he's got such a good postseason pedigree, too, where it's like, this guy, you want to play somebody who could pitch in the postseason, here's a guy who's proven he can do it. as opposed to deGrom, who maybe necessarily hadn't done that much good pitching in the postseason. Well, Evo's a certified dog.
Yeah. Evo's got $29 million next year and $24 million in 2027.
Okay.
Who else?
Josh Smith.
I also have Josh Smith.
Pookie?
Yeah, he's 3.25 right now, and he will be in his first year of arbitration.
What are you trading
next
Josh
year.
Smith for that you're not getting from Josh Smith?
Prospects. This is I feel like Josh Smith is a prospect trade.
Would you go for pitching prospects or
Whatever.
preferably?
I mean,
whatever you can get.
Really,
the
whatever
best you can get.
Yeah,
regardless of position.
you're trading the guys who might have some talent left for guys who are uncertain, so that you can rebuild. Basically, that's what you're doing. You're moving people out of positions as well, so that the guys you have now that you have been growing can see if they can flourish in those positions, like Cody Freeman and Michael Hellman and all those guys, dude.
This just feels like a sell low moment on Josh Smith, though.
All right, well, I'm just saying.
I would almost rather trade Zeke.
Both.
Oh.
Really?
Yep.
See, I don't have Zeke, so Zeke is I don't consider like one of the cornerstone players.
I'm not
Sell high, baby.
I'm not. Yeah, that's the only reason why I'd want to move Zeke right now. Is
Sell
because
high.
his value right now is better than it's ever been.
I can't understand you that is sell high. So
I'm not trying to move him though.
Yeah. I have Jake Berger on this list.
Yeah.
3.2. He'll be an ARB1, or is an ARB1 right now. So is Josh Smith. He's
In a
an
fire
ARB1.
sale scenario, he's definitely someone that we could move.
See,
He's not the future at this point.
yeah. So for your same argument, I have Josh Young on here.
Yes, just because he's getting so close to free agency at this point.
Yeah, he's also ARB1 this year.
Yeah,
so
he wouldn't like in a rebuilding scenario. He's going to hit free agency before we're good again.
Yeah.
So,
and I've got Carter basically to make room and throw a dartboard at somebody's top 20 prospect in their organization. Who knows?
Carter could be like one of the best fourth outfielders in the league on some contending team. You know?
Yeah.
But you got to be able to hit both sides.
Yeah. The only other person that I have is Brandon Nimmo, and he's an asterisk player. I wanted to keep him on the bat side because he's 100% the clubhouse guy. That's part of the reason that we brought him on. His contract is really not that bad for us. It's 4 years for $92 million. So if that's going to be the most expensive position player that we have, I'm totally cool with that. Same with Uvalde, especially because it's only for 2 more years. So it's a little over $50 million for 2 more years. That's your most expensive pitcher.
You know who you could trade right now that you can get a lot of return for that you'd probably none of us really want to trade?
Who?
Jake Latz.
Oh, yeah.
That man's stock is so high right now.
Yeah.
When's the last time we had a closer?
Yeah, and that's I can't move Lats right now.
No. What needs to happen is he needs to honestly... I feel so weird about this because it's like this is the first time we've had a true blue closer in so long, and I hate that he's a closer. I want him in the rotation.
I know.
Like it's like he's too good to be in that role. I feel like we're wasting him. But he's doing damn good.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my god.
Y'all have any other guys on your list?
Like major leaguers at least?
Yeah.
We've mentioned all my folks.
Yeah, I can't see like any like you could trade any of the dudes in the bullpen, but none of them are jumping out outside of Lats.
Right.
So
the kind of lineup that I envisioned, or the guys that I have left after trading basically everyone that I wanted to trade, is Justin Foscue, second base, first base, Duran, utility, Osuna, left field, center field, Langford, center field, Cody Freeman, second base, left field, Michael Hellman, center field, shortstop, and Brandon Nimmo in right field.
if Langford comes back, has a good second half, would you consider trading him in the offseason if the package was right?
I don't think so.
You think you got to build around him?
Yeah, I'm trying to hang on to him as much as I can. So as long
But he's
as
only like
cheap,
1 year behind Josh Young, though,
I don't care.
contract-wise.
I don't care.
Okay.
I'm trying to hang
Too
on
good?
to him. I'm not going to let this guy go to any other team until he's
You give him the money? Would you give him the money?
at free agency.
Or at least like an extension before free agency and or free agency?
No, I think I'm just riding out free agency right now.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, the 2 weeks or week and a half that he played when he came back from injury,
God,
and
he
then
was
immediately
so good.
he hit like 7 home runs.
It was
in
insane.
like 8 games or something
He
crazy.
was like a 1.2 OPS.
It was crazy. I was like, okay, all right. You just needed a break,
Right.
or was something with lingering the whole time? I don't know. But he's injured again, and
Sucks.
yeah,
Man, him and Seager are so good when they're healthy, though.
yeah.
What the hell?
My rotation, obviously, Jack Leiter and Kumar Rocker take over. You got Cody Bradford still for a long time. I think he's still in like an arbitration. Mackenzie Gore, we're going to keep him. And then you have
Jomo coming back.
Yeah, you have Uvalde. You can also move Uvalde if you really, really need to, but I don't think you want to from a
Legacy.
From a PR perspective. I think it's going to be really, really, especially because you're trading all these other players, so you have to be able to keep some of these guys.
I bet you if you took a poll of
You don't shake your head and make that sour beer face, Tony. You have to. You have to, or they'll move the team.
if you polled 100 diehard Rangers fans and asked them, would you rather keep Corey Seager or Nathan Eovaldi? I bet Eovaldi would get more votes.
I bet he
They'd
would
say
as well.
yes. Get rid of them both.
What else you got? I mean, I've got a list of players and targets and things that I think would be good to go after in these trades for like gap guys and things. So Logan O'Hoppe, catcher for the Angels.
Longtime Angel.
He's an ARB1 right now.
God, it feels longer than that, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Dang. So that's year 4 for him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or is about to be. Excuse me. I think is about to be in
wow.
ARB1.
I just remember him he came into the league like tearing the cover off the ball. Cooled off, of course, but
Yes. Yeah. So, like, that's great little gap guy for the catching position. Also, David Fry for the Cleveland Guardians.
Okay.
And he's like a Super 2 player, so he has 4 years of arbitration.
Okay.
And he's about to go into his first one.
We need catchers so bad.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Dylan Dingler.
There's no way. You think? Isn't he like a rookie or like
He's
a second-year player?
Pre-ARB 2. That's obviously one
I would
where,
love that, but dude.
I mean, that's one where you're giving up one or
Everything.
multiple. Yeah, a lot of these,
Okay, so
that one might take like Kumar Rocker.
You have to-
and I'm fine.
the Tigers are going to be looking for youth in return because they're on the verge of blowing it up.
Kumar Rocker is youth.
This
You
is
do Rocker.
got 4 years after this year, I think, for Rocker.
I believe so.
So yeah, you could build around Kumar.
Yeah, that was
God,
that was a big one.
He'd kill it in
That one
Detroit,
definitely
man.
not a gap guy. That's more future building for
Kumar
us.
Rocker totally would kill it as a
Yeah.
Tiger, dude. Oh my
But I
God.
mean, and that's kind of the point. Like, at least one of these trades has to be for a future guy, whether it is a prospect like Jesus Mayday or Luis DeVries, however you say his name.
I'm stuck on Dingler, dude. I didn't even think about trading for Dingler.
Yeah.
But if they blow it up, they might just move. He would be a very valuable asset.
Yeah. I've also got guys like Kyle Manzardo and Ben Rice, who are both in
We need a
pre-ARB
first
2.
baseman. I mean, I love Jake Berger's good, but like he's not a bona fide first baseman.
Yeah, and both of these guys are kind of I feel like they're middle of the road. They're not exactly future guys. I mean, Manzardo is because he's very young. Ben Rice is also very young. He's in pre-ARB too.
Would the Yankees be looking to trade him? You think?
Who knows? Who knows what the Yankees want?
I mean, that's the kind of thing where that might be in a deGrom package, but I feel like we'd have to eat money seriously in that scenario.
Yeah,
But I would entertain it.
left fielder Elliot Ramos
Stephen Kwan?
of the Giants.
No, Ramos is good. Like, that's a solid player. That's a good big leaguer.
Yeah, that's
Goes on little stretches every now and then where he just tears it up.
Yeah. I also have another left fielder, Sal Frelick of the
Reds?
Milwaukee
Brewers.
Brewers.
Okay.
Yes. Right fielder, this is a gap guy, Kyle Stowers for Miami.
That's a team that loves to trade their dudes.
Yep. Also, Dominic Canzone from Seattle.
Okay.
And then I've
In-division
got
trade.
what?
An in-division trade.
Yes. Yeah. And then
Those are always fun.
this one is more of like a future one, but Colorado has 3 of like some of the the best performing outfielders this season in Jake McCarthy. Well, actually, Jake McCarthy, he's young. He's just super young, but a very high prospect. He's also very, very fast. Brenton Doyle.
Yep.
And Mickey Moniak. And
Has he
they're
always been on the Rockies? Or is he... I swear he used to
all
be.
these guys are ARB1.
Okay.
ARB1 for Jake McCarthy, ARB1 for Brenton Doyle, and he has 4 years of it. And then ARB2 for Mickey Moniak.
Okay.
So this is, trying to build for the future in the outfield with the Rockies, who have 3, which I thought was hilarious that you brought up Hunter Goodman. And I was like, they have really 3 very, prospective outfielders that I wouldn't mind getting my hands on one of them.
For the first time in like a decade, I feel like that franchise is headed in the right direction.
Yeah.
Like they got a new GM, or they got Paul DePodesta, right? Don't they got?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it feels like they're starting to actually make smart moves, and like I could see something building here finally. Look out! 2029 World Series champion Colorado Rockies. Heard it here first.
But I mean, and it doesn't even have to be like the big one, because one of the trades that you do has to be for a big person who's going to be around for a little while, so that you can try to implement them in your rebuilding as well, and then try to get a bunch of gap guys and prospects through your rest. But should like the big trade be one of these like top 100 guys? Like, I mean, there's who is it? Jose DePaula. Josue DePaula. He's an outfielder. He's with the Dodgers organization.
The Doyers.
Yes, the Dodgers have a bunch of guys.
Somebody will get overlooked in that organization.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like we were said the last couple podcasts or whatever. If you could trade Miguel Vargas and not even feel it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Somebody's gonna get a good guy from the Dodgers and the. Can it be us, please?
Yeah. No kidding.
A few trade packages that I had drawn up here was Nathan Eovaldi and Josh Smith to the Yankees for right-handed pitcher Ben Hess and left-handed pitcher Kyle Carr.
Okay, I've heard of Ben Hess.
Yankees return familiar veteran faces to bolster a playoff push, and the Rangers get giant human Ben Hess and
Giant human.
Left-hander with coming off an injury with expected velocity improvement.
Okay.
Are they both?
Who are you trading? Josh Smith and who else?
Eovaldi.
These guys are prospects, I'm guessing.
Yes, Ben Hess has had some time in the bigs. I don't think Kyle Carr has made it to the bigs yet.
Okay.
I love that they're trading for their former players here.
Ben Hess is 6'5" or 6'6", depending on who you ask.
Okay.
And has got like an effortless 95 to 96 mile an hour fastball.
One of those where it's like he's not destroying his body to get the effort up there.
And it looks faster because of the angle.
Oh, it's a little deception. Love it.
Another one I have is Jacob deGrom to the Cubs.
Oh.
For their top pitching prospect, Jackson Wiggins.
I've not heard of him.
Wiggins.
Cubs get a future gold jacket recipient still slinging it like an all-star, and the Rangers get the true blue flamethrower that the organization seems to covet in its starters.
Okay.
Jackson Wiggins has got a 97 to 98 mile an hour heater and a lot of action on his slider.
And the Cubbies, they're desperate for pitching right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, aren't they like really hurting in the rotation? So, ooh.
Another one I have here, Ezekiel Duran and our catching prospect Malcolm Moore to the Rays for either of their catching prospects, Nathan Flewelling or Caden Bodine.
Okay.
I've heard of Bodine.
Yeah.
Caden Bodine was a really high prospect, top pick for them. Nathan Flewelling was a guy that they took a flyer on. He's the guy that I would actually prefer.
Okay.
Flewelling is a guy from Canada who didn't even really know much about baseball till he was got to high school.
Okay.
He learned how to play catcher from YouTube tutorials.
Oh my gosh.
And has exceeded every goal that they've thrown at him along the way. Despite only having 2 years of organized baseball, when they drafted him as an 18-year-old, he went straight to high A.
How's the bat?
Oh my gosh.
That's the best. His contact tool is his best tool.
What?
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
He could be something.
Damn, Tone.
Nathan Flewelling is nice. Rays get the hot-hitting middle infielder that completes their lineup for a strong postseason expectations.
Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
the Rangers bolster an underwhelming positional depth and add a potential future starter behind the dish. And then the last one I have here is Corey Seager to the Braves for their shortstop prospect, John Gill. The Braves get a proven winner to slip into their only weak position offensively. And the Rangers get a prospect with elite athleticism and range. It's a true win-now move for Atlanta that could also ignite the somewhat extinguished and aloof Seager as he finds himself in a pennant race all of a sudden. Gill has elite speed and has grabbed almost 100 bases in his 2+ years of minor league experience.
Dang.
Probably won't look to see him until at least 2028, though.
That would, if I was the Dodgers, that move would scare me.
Yeah.
If Atlanta got Seager, oh boy, they already hit a bunch of home runs. Oof.
Wow.
I like that last one.
Yeah, Tony. The last two I really like.
Good stuff. If we fall out of it, I'm all in on the White Sox, man.
Dude,
that team is fascinating this year.
Yeah, they really are. I don't know how they're doing what they're doing, but good for
that
Will.
team almost never has good vibes, and they're vibing hard right now.
Good for Will Venable, man.
Yes,
I'm
good
so
for
happy
Will
for
Venable.
him.
I'd much rather have him right now.
Really?
Not blown away by Skip.
Oh no!
Don't think he's bad. Don't think he's bad. I just think he's middle of the pack.
Little JJ Redick.
Yeah, honestly.
You heard it here, folks. Christopher doesn't even like
that
the Rangers
is a pretty
anymore.
damn. JJ Redick is a pretty damn good comparison, man. Especially listening to the two of them talk and their mannerisms, and they're both being little dudes. And well, JJ Redick's little for the NBA, average size human, but Skip's a little dude.
It is now time to step into the office of the assistant to the assistant GM, Tony Cook.
A rather uneventful session this time. We're just going to be talking about the recent escapades of Tony Cook's adventures into softball land.
Oh, fun!
So the guys that I work with joined a softball league. We are the Nuevo Naturals.
Okay, the new Naturals, huh?
And we are
Couldn't be Naturalis.
terrible.
You guys get run ruled
We
again?
are very, very bad.
How
We never got run
bad
ruled.
Are you?
First of all, kiss my ass. We didn't get run ruled the first time. We just
We didn't get run ruled the first time.
we ran out of time. We put a few runs on the board right there at the end to keep it competitive. Instead, keep us on the field at least. But no, the second game was much better. We introduced a new pitcher that we had been working on all week.
And you play second base, right?
I played first base this game.
Okay,
we had like 3 people out.
Ooh.
Yeah, we had somebody was doing. It was their wedding. Piece of shit.
How dare you?
How dare you? Like, come on, like it's our softball game. Like,
You committed to this
You
team.
could have done this anytime. No. So the guy got married. Another kid another guy was his kid's birthday, so he was out, and another guy was on vacation.
How many more birthdays is this kid gonna have?
It's like no, like come on, like PTO unapproved. You booked this vacation during softball season. No, we were down. Like everybody had to show up, or we were gonna forfeit. And we had a guy who was late. And so we played the first 2 innings down a fielder.
Playing 3 outfielders.
And shoved that dude to the bottom of the lineup, and luckily he got there before it was his turn to bat.
Nice.
So we didn't have to take him out. But even with that, even minus an outfielder, our pitcher was doing okay. He was getting a lot of pop-ups. We were fielding the ball well. There's a guy that we've been working on as an outfielder, and we've been having him field fly balls all week in practice. And he had been really showing some improvement, and he went out there and he made a good ass catch out there in left field.
Love to see it.
Yeah, man. Like
Good
everybody
job,
was
Jeremy.
excited. Like it was crazy. Like it's just a routine fly out, and we're just fucking screaming in the like,
Can of corn.
yeah, can corn, Diet Coke. Your boy has not hit the ball out of the infield yet this season.
Oh man, trying to get it up over the infielders, huh?
Yeah, but your boy has legged out 3 infield singles.
Nice. Love to see that.
Good hustle, good hustle.
It's always rickety throws over to first base. It's
a big-ass ball, dude.
You never know, man.
There was one of them. It probably shouldn't count.
Is it good practice to bounce it instead of airmail it?
No.
Like if you're going to suck
no,
either
man.
So-
way.
You should just be able to throw it true. Just
There
throw
is-
the damn ball
there's
over
a-
to the guy at the bag.
There's a giant fence that's really tall, right
Okay.
behind first base. So I say let it rip.
Prevents foul balls.
Let
and
it
shit.
rip, dude.
Oh, it's not
absolutely.
gonna. You're not
Let it
gonna.
rip.
It's not gonna sail because it's just gonna hit
Send
that
it.
damn fence.
Send it over there as hard as you can. So one of them, I had been buddy talking it up with the umpire, the first base umpire, letting him know. I was like, hey man, this is the first game. I was like, hey, this is the first time I've been on a diamond in about 15 years, man. Let's hope I don't get hurt out here today. Pretty much. And he was like, okay. So that first at bat, it's a little dribbler down to third, and I just fucking hightail it. I'm not looking at the ball. I'm fucking kicking up dust, baby. And so I'm watching the throw, and the throw's a little bit high. It takes the guy off the bag, so he has to jump for it. But it really wasn't even what I would call bang bang. Like, I was clearly out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude was like, he's in there. I
But you
was
got
like,
the call.
Yes, I'm talking to umpires every game. Yes.
That's
that's
nice.
great.
It probably was only possible because we were down like 18 runs, but you know.
Oof.
So the second game we were 1-1 after 3 innings.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
okay.
We were right there in the thing, and then the wind freaking kicked up,
Uh-oh.
and our pitcher could not make that adjustment, and he started walking some
no.
batters.
Oh, if
He walked in 2 runs.
Is the strike zone relatively the same?
no, every umpire is
Is-
absolutely ridiculous the way they call it. It also is based on how much time is left and how many more games they have. It's a total crapshoot. For the most part, I mean, in the very middle of the plate, it's going to get called a strike every
And-
time. But the rest of them, who knows?
And we were kind of pissed off because he seemed real buddy, like he knew them. And I was like, y'all going to leave together after this? What, is there something going on we need to know about?
Oh,
Well, like, why is our blue behind the plate keying with this team over here? I don't understand what's going on.
ruh-roh.
Let me find out y'all sabotaging the softball league. Nuevo Naturals will riot.
I'm gonna slash your tire. What?
So we took the week off for July 4th. We're
Yep.
going to come back, hit it hard with practice this week. We're going to aim to get our first win next Friday, baby.
Hell yeah,
Nice.
buddy. I'm rooting for you.
Oh, yeah.
So 0-2.
We are 0-2, but I'm still the athletic marvel I always was.
All right. Thank you, dear listeners, for playing along on another episode of The Ranger Zone.
The Zona de Rangeros.
It always means a great deal that you take the time to spend the time with us, the home of the president of the Fire Skip Schumacher Club, Chris Green. As always, you can keep up with us trying to keep up with social media on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Ranger Zone Pod. That is at Ranger Zone Pod. We're worth a follow for the nonsense alone, and of course, you can listen to us just about anywhere you get your podcast. So thank you again. This has been the Ranger Zone, and I have been Robbie Belusic.
I have been Chris Green.
Skip Schumacher likes Morgan Wallen.
What's the number on your ass, Hedgie?
I've been Tony Cook.
Wrong manager line. That's the way the baseball go.